Hello and welcome to the Oklahoma Hiker YouTube channel. Today we'll be trotting our way over to Mount Mitchell in Charon's Garden Wilderness. Our adventure begins at the Caddo Lake parking area just off the main road through the refuge. Ahead of us here we have our first obstacle, crossing the dam. This is not going to be my favorite part, and certainly if you're not a fan of heights, this is not for you, but it will be easier than crossing this deep ravine without any sort of trail. Well, we made it. I did not love that. We are headed along the south edge of Caddo Lake now. I'm going to go probably to the western end of this before I cut to the south. I have dipped down to do my first little creek crossing. This one is not bad at all. I found a nice game trail that cut right through it. They can be kind of nasty here sometimes. The Wichitas are notorious for leading you somewhere and then it's just completely impassable. Lucked out that time. Ahead of us we have the Sunset Peak Massif. There are several high points there. We actually went to the one in the center, which is the official high point. And then over here, the named Sunset Peak point, which is a little bit lower. On the north side of the mountain, there are another couple of high points. I've not visited those, but we are continuing to push south of Sunset Peak to get to Mount Mitchell. We have reached the big ravine crossing here, which is Headquarters Creek. I'm going to stay off of this high point that you see. I'm going to kind of go to the left of it there and then worm my way around. Beyond Headquarters Creek, we have run into the Charon's Garden Trail, which actually takes the backpackers that have backcountry permits. It takes them back to the place where they can camp. This is the path of least resistance, so I'm going to take it for a little while before we split off to the southwest. We have a sign. Oh yeah, you could take this trail that we are going to take to get to Crab Eyes as well. Or you could branch off in that direction and go to Treasure Lake via the Charon's Garden Trail. Two miles into the hike, we make a turn that faces us toward Crab Eyes. As soon as we have that turn, it's time to actually break off with the main trail and head south, or a right turn. I didn't count on there being a path here, but I'm really glad there is because this brush is kind of gnarly. Well, we finally have a nice view of our destination, Mount Mitchell, ahead of us. Now, it looks like some really wild country between here and there. So we're going to take it as we feel, but what a place. I have suddenly tripped into a forest of burnt trees. Very cool. I hear there's another one actually on the top of Mitchell, between some of the high points. I'm not sure that we're gonna get up there, but we've at least had a flavor of it down here. There she is. Man, this is gonna be brutal. We have kind of been funneled into a narrow canyon that has some shade, and I am not unhappy about it. It's a nice change of pace. God. Just on the north of Mount Mitchell here, and to the south we have another incredible view. There it is. That is the north approach. I think the western approach is going to be a little gentler, so I'm going to wind my way back there. I have dipped into the valley that cuts south just to the west of the north face, right there by the summit. I think this is going to get me up with a little less technical climb. It still may be gnarly, but we're going to at least give this one a shot. It is just breathtaking up here. It's like a desert meadow in the mountains. There's water. Oh, gorgeous. Definitely getting higher. There is Sunset Peak. We're about to where that elk was a moment ago. We have made it to the general area of the top. There are several high points, but we have made it certainly to the dead tree forest up on top, which is worth the visit, even just itself. The summit is off here to my left. We're gonna see if I can get up. You know, I'm gonna play it safe. A moment ago I lied. I thought that was the summit. Actually, the one behind it is the summit. One of those false summits. Always happens on mountains. We'll still get there. Approach to the summit. I am going to ditch the trekking poles and put on some gloves because this is going to be a lot of hands and knees sort of stuff, but we're going to try to get up. in my head. It's a couple of really gnarly moves that I just don't feel comfortable making. This is the end of my ability. This is the end of my energy. I want a burger. It's time to get down. This summit area is so cool. You could spend a whole day just exploring up here. I mean, there is something around every corner. Of course, right now I'm looking for a way down. That looks scary. I may go the way I came, which was over this way. We have made it down from the top of Mitchell, and we are now winding our way back to the Jeep. First thing is we're going to go through that kind of narrow canyon, thankfully, that has some shade. I've stumbled onto a cool feature here. This is called Ship Rock. Now, I know that New Mexico has one, and it's pretty grand, but this is Oklahoma's, and as Oklahoma is, it's okay. We've come a long way from Mitchell, which is in the center there. Here is the view, and we're beginning to see the mountains over here to the north. So we've come up over a little rise. I am pooped. This takes it out of you. The heat and the sun. It's almost 100 degrees today. Of course, a lot of places without any shade at all. It takes it out of you. We are back to Caddo Lake. There is the Jeep. And I have never been so happy to see a scary dam in my life. Come along for more breathtaking adventures on and off trail in the scenic and rugged Wichita Mountains of southwestern Oklahoma.